Hello, fellow peasants. I just got done watching the trailer for Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. This is coming to HBO MAX, Christmas 2026. It is a series. They're going to try to flesh out the story a little bit more than what the films could. And I'm all about that. You know, books have a lot more detail and information in them than you can cram in a 2.5 hour film. So I do feel that people who love the books more than the theatrical releases of the previous films, I see how fans of the books might be on board with this because they're like, they're going to throw in details that should have been in the films with Daniel Radcliffe, you know. My thoughts on the trailer, overall, I think it looks good. The casting choice for Harry Potter, yeah, I buy it. I believe it. It's weird seeing somebody else play Harry Potter after, you know, Daniel Radcliffe has been Harry Potter for 25 years now. The first film came out in 2001. So for a quarter century, Daniel Radcliffe has been Harry Potter. So it's weird to see someone else in that role, but I believe it. I think from the trailer, I think the kid's going to do a good job. The casting of Ron Weasley, I like it. Makes sense. I think he looks the part. I think he acts the part. There's a part at the end of the trailer where he's like, "Are you really Harry Potter?" And he goes. That's pretty funny. The casting for Hermione, it's okay. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I'm just kind of in the middle on that. The casting for Hagrid, I'm not really digging that a whole lot. I'll have to watch the show to see exactly how I feel about that. Just from the trailer, I'm just kind of like, you know, there's something off there. And I understand it's different actors, it's a different series. It's you know, but I feel like the core three, Harry, Ron, and Hermione, are casted fairly well, you know, and Hagrid just seems something that just seems off. It doesn't feel. Hagrid just felt like a big teddy bear or something. Like he was like a really nice guy. Like he was like, you know, and so this guy doesn't have that same jolly Santa Claus vibe that Hagrid had in the films. Snape. Snape doesn't look anything like Snape from the books or the films or anything. So, you know, I'm not going to get into that. And then there's some other characters in there that are not the best choice. Like, I think Dumbledore looks alright, but I don't know. He doesn't look Dumbledore-y enough. I don't know. But in terms of how it's shot, I think it shot. You can tell the camera work all in all looks good. My only complaint really in terms of the aesthetic is they're doing that muted color tone, contrast turned down, milky look, color grade to it. And I know it's the thing right now for you to turn the contrast down in your videos and have like these milky blacks, you know, and to turn the saturation down a bit and everything just look dark and muted and washed out a bit. That might work later on in the series when things get darker and more serious. But this was very much missing that colorful, happy, whimsical Christopher Columbus, childlike wonder feeling that the Sorcerer's Stone, Philosopher's Stone, whatever you want to call it, And even Chamber of Secrets, the first two films that Christopher Columbus directed had, especially the first film. The first film just, it had a bit of a whimsy to it, and I think this is missing some of that whimsy. You know, it's missing because it looks drab a bit. It doesn't look as happy and wondrous. And who knows, maybe they're still messing with it. Maybe by the time it hits HBO Max, it'll look more cheery. But yeah, it didn't look like, oh my gosh, Hogwarts, magical, happy, good time. You know, like the first film did. But yeah, all in all, it looks a lot better than I thought it would. So it doesn't look like a total train wreck. I think they've actually put some effort into this. I think they knew they had to put some effort into this. I think, you know, when you're dealing with one of the largest intellectual properties of all time. I mean, Harry Potter's up there with Star Wars, Jurassic Park, Indiana Jones, just name it. It's one of the biggest franchises in Hollywood ever, all time. And so if you're gonna remake it, there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure. But all in all, I enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about the new trailer for Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Have a good one, peasants. Peace out. Bye-bye.